these guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And here's Burks. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Covered by Johnson. Yep, count it.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Now the Hawks with it. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A. tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Young. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Trey's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Hero finds Wiggins. Back to Hero. Wing shot on the way. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Rizachet. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizachet's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Here's Ware. The kick out to Wiggins. Outside Burks. Hero for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 5.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Heat trail by 5. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
The Hawks lead by 5. Johnson a screen on Wiggins. To the middle. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young for 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Lets it go from deep. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Give him 8 points now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young can't hit. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. The 3 from Rizachet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the shot's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Kyle Anderson. Also Kevin Love out there. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at the 2. Capella can't get it to go. Heat trail by 6. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Counted from distance.
That's a pretty good look from Kyle Anderson. Good form as he squares up and knocks down one from the perimeter.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Capella finds LeVert. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Atlanta leading by 6. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Rizachet. He's got 6. Back to LeVert. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Hero outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Again, the Heat score.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Ware.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Young. Outside Johnson takes the 3, and there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Young's got 12 points.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
LeVert outside. Pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Hero. Buries it down low. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Hawks on top, up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And Brett, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Adebayo sets a screen. Burks for 3. Sinks the tray. Burks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Out to the right wing. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. With the floater. That one goes. Count it. Hero's got 18.
And that's what Hero is. He's a shot maker, a guy who figures out ways to put the ball into the bucket.
Now here's a Kongwu. The 3 from Risache. And the Hawks with another 3. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Adebayo. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hero with the bucket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself. Well, the defense solid, but Tyler goes inside and stays confident with that hoop.
Niang outside. Outside Johnson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Robinson. Covered by Johnson. Robinson can't hit. Hawks trail by 3. And here's Johnson. Here's Risache. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the lob. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Johnson. Here's Risache. Johnson with it. Here's Risache. He's got 9. Knocks it down from distance. Risache's got 6 here in the quarter.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
The deep 3 from Hero. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Hero outside. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Hero's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, quite simply, Hero is on the court for one reason. That is to make buckets. He does that well.
LeVert outside. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Hero for 3. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 28 points for the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Back to Wiggins. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hero for 3. And no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Young. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Now here's Hero. Not a lot of room. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Young, the pass to Okongwu. A minute 42 left in the game. And Atlanta misses again. Miami has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. To take the lead. And it's laid in by Hero. Hero's got 14 points now in the second half.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And here's Young. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hits a three-pointer.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Hero, the pass to Burks. Young against Hero. It's Wiggins on the wing. The 3 is up. The rebound by Atlanta.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Daniels. Okongwu finds Young. 4-3. And nails the tray.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Hero against Young. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Hero against Young. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Hero.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Back to Burks. Over Young. Good! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Young. No good. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 spot. Pass to Daniels. Six to shoot. Here's Ricochet. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Now Hero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Young. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Young's got 23.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing with Greece.
Now here's Hero. Launches a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. 1:05 left in OT. Here's Ricochet, pounded by Wiggins. Here's Young. Rebound Miami. Pass to Hero. Money.
Fighting the inside defender. Hero really works to get to the bucket.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Young. Now off the inbound. He connects. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Hero against Young. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. On defense, the Heat. 3-point lead. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
Young from long range. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Now Hero has to wear. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.
position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. And George kicks to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Latrey. And he's good on the three ball.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Bridges outside. New York moving it around. Hart the pass to Bridges. Here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Now Oubre, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Towns with it. Maxey covering. Hart, that's good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's Oubre from outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Outside, Maxey from deep knocks down the three ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Brunson, good.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And, boy, from range, look out.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Maxey. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 6.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Towns kicks to Achua. Here's Payne. Towns sets the pick for Payne. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside Edwards. Maxey looking it over. It's rebounded by New York.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Oh, he nailed it.
And it counts. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Abusele out there with Edwards. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
and showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
There's a screen by Achua. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Bridges.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Kane kicks to Bridges. Robinson against Embiid. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bridges.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Knicks trail by 6. Now Bridges, and the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. For 3, Bridges gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
George sets a screen for Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Embiid against Towns. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Towns.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And then for New York, Robinson comes in for Achua. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Maxey passes to Oubre. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Oubre's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns in the corner. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Maxey, his three-pointers off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3. Towns finds Brunson. Over Maxey. And it's Brunson missing. Here's Grimes. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan court shot from live. They're measuring up that shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Knicks trail by 5. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside, Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 8 points.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre outside. Towns against Maxey. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And New York with a change here, too. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. That's to Embiid. Shades over Towns. Embiid's shot is good. 11 points in the game.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Achua kicks to Bridges. On deep, Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Oubre outside. Here's Yabusele. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Yabusele's got the lead back up to 6 now for the 76ers. Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Hart. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Oubre. Oh!
A spectacular finish by Oubre. He's got that airtime to get creative.
Now Brunson. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Oubre. Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Bounce pass Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Towns. With 2 seconds left.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. 76ers on top. They're up by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Edwards, Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Embiid, the screen. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to McBride. Right side Towns to tie it up. Here's Payne. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The 76ers lead. There's a good screen. McCain's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anunoby kicks to Payne. Here's Towns. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
A different look for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight, guys.
Thank you, David. Hart finds Brunson. Outworking the defense again, Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Oubre on the wing. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot to stop the run. Embiid. That one goes in. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
There's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 15 points for Joel Embiid.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Pass to Oubre. Sinks that one from the post. And the 76ers lead by 2.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself, even in the tight spots of the game.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Bridges with the steal. Here's Hart. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Embiid inside the line. It drops.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cuts off the pass. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oubre, a screen on Towns. Embiid from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Towns, the pass to Brunson. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low.
Ice Trey, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. It's intercepted. Now Young. Here's Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on White. Daniels passes to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, that's what Rizachet is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Picked by Vucevic. There's Ball with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Johnson. Young looking around. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Ball. Over Young. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. On the take.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And LeVert subbed in for Daniels.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Jones finds Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. LeVert right side. Outside Johnson. Pass to Capella. Niang outside. Here's LeVert. And he lays it up and in.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against LeVert. Jones in the post. Rebounded by Johnson.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Rizachet. There's the block. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Atlanta on top, leading by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Josh Giddey out there with Williams. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard spot. LeVert passes to man. Niang outside. Pass to LeVert. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Second chance shot. LeVert, that's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Outside Giddey. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Niang outside. Pass to Risache. Puts it up from 12, and that one drops for him. Risache's got 5 now.
Such raw shooting ability for Risache in his first year.
LeVert goes against Jones. Atlanta with the rebound. Right side man. LeVert goes against Jones. Here's Risache. He's got 5. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. Here's Young. Good D by Ball.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Takes a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. 11 points in the game.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
A minute 35 left in the first half of basketball. Such a wide open look.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Outside Giddey puts up a 3. He drops it from range. And the Bulls lead by 2.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Giddey. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
LeVert outside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Giddey. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Ball finds White. Now Vucevic. Misses from short range. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top, leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson passes to Young. Gets a very good look and converts. Young's got 13.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
And there's the screen. Ball taking his time here. He takes it in. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Now here's Okongwu. Back to Young. Shoots over ball. Oh my goodness! Trae Young smothered, but still hits the jumper.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
White for three. Another three for Chicago. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
They set the pick. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. The three is up. The three ball is good from Young.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Ball gets it to go.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Young. Here he goes. Oh, Trae taking it himself.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Here's Ball. 14 points for him. It's Giddey on the wing. 1:21 left to play in the third. Count it. Giddey's got 12 points.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Man with it. Now guarded by White. Here's Niang. Off target with the three. Chicago has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Giddey. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to LeVert. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams. It's stolen by Johnson, and they're on the run by himself. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Vucevic. Fades. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, Vooch will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
LeVert with the ball. 6 points for him. Fires the three. On target from range. And the Hawks lead by 2. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He's been productive scoring the ball. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Trey Jones. Patrick Williams out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. They get it back. And here's LeVert for 3. Smith with the rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 2-point game. Shot from 12. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Krejci. To the inside. Capella screen on Jones. Krejci, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Nance. 4 on the clock. And here's LeVert for 3. Offensive rebound. And Capella gets it to go.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A nice shot by Young.
A high degree of difficulty on that hoop. Trey with some tough points.
White with a screen on Young. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Back to Okongwu. And it's Giddey with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Buzelis to tie it up. Misses at the rim. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Down low. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Up top, Young. Pounded by Ball. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
You see the trust young guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Inside. Lets it go from 11. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Vucevic has got 11 points here in the second half. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Ball against Young. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Left side Giddey to take the lead. Rebounded by Johnson. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Young inside, pounded by Ball. It falls!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Here's Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Vucevic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one falls for Vucevic.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
While doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Here's Vucevic. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
It's all about getting a three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Young way outside. Oh, bangs home the three. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll be
Kevin, how much time do we have? I mean, do we have time to do a whole podcast? I mean, it's everything. They know more about the game. They're smarter. They've seen it all. They have developed a professionalism and a mental toughness. They've been through every situation. I could go on and on.
And there's that fine line between being too weighted in that direction and not having the kind of skill players, the youth, that can drive that engine.
Yeah, I think having a good mix of youth and veterans is very important to teams.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center. Here's Ware. Pass to Burks. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Ware passes to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Burks for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. In the corner, it's Oubre. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Burks. Here's the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Oubre passes to George. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Here's Adebayo after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Love with the screen on Maxey. Mitchell against Maxey. And it's Mitchell missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Edwards' shot is good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Mitchell passes to Love. Love with the screen for Robinson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's McCain. Outside, Maxey. And he comes up with the deuce.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Adebayo. Takes the 12-footer and hits. The 76ers lead. Outside, Maxey. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Larson in at the 2. Hero with it. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Edwards passes to Embiid. A fader. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Into the lane. Here's Jovic. That one's in, his first shot this game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Hero. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hero's got 6.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
McCain's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Hero. 6 points for him. Robinson passes to Hero. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guy. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Oubre, a screen on Mitchell. Maxey, no good. The Heat trail by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And yes, it's good.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Here's Maxey. And he's good on the 3-ball. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hand.
Burks can't get it to go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Mitchell against Maxey. Got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key, their percentage from the field. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
The 3 from George. Good on the triple. George has got 5 now.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Hero.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. George, no good. Heat shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Higgins outside. Adebayo with a screen on George. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
In the corner, George with it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Embiid sets the pick for George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Pass to Burks. Here's Ware. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Hero. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Nobody near George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Here's Maxey. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside, Hero. Works for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead. Outside, Maxey shoots a fader. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Embiid's got 8 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but we've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. On the court for the Heat, we've got Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Embiid against Anderson. Physical play by Embiid inside.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
9 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
So both teams making some changes here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Well, they've been hitting 3s at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And that one hits back iron. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Adebayo. Count it, and the foul. That one on George.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. A nice shot by George.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Hero.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you got to have.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
The Heat trail by 7. Here's Hero. Good on the bucket. Hero's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside, George. Drills it from outside. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Adebayo. The 3 from George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Maxey.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were a huge factor.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And again, it's the Heat missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Now Bridges after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Towns a screen on Howard. Here's Brunson. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
That one drops for him.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And here's Holiday after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Now here's Brunson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
No coverage that time.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Outside, Towns. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Porzingis kicks to White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Now Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Holiday the pass to Brown. Here's Horford. Right side Holiday. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. 6 to shoot. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's the floater. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Hart. Fades back. Rebounded by Hart. New York trailing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns a screen on Brown. Hard bounce pass. Achua the pass to McBride. Right with a screen on White. Here's McBride. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brown deciding where to go with it. Over Hart. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Tatum draws the double. A 3-ball. Tatum from 3.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Shades over Payne, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Timeout. Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Anunoby. Still yet to score. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson kicks to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 7 points.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
And White kicks to Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Towns with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Hauser the pass to Porzingis. Here's Hauser, covered by Achua. White looking around. And the rejection by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Holiday. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Brown. Good D by Anunoby. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. And White kicks to Brown. He takes it in. Count it.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer. But, Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Tatum against Hart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tries the spin move. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can become under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Anunoby outside. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Tatum. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 7. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Brunson surveying the D. Over Holiday. Brunson, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brown.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Outside, White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Brunson against Holiday. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Puts up a deep three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Tatum. We've got Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the three, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Tatum no good. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. McBride with the ball. Tatum on him.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Inside Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Payne's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 2. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Horford. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Horford's got the game tied up here for Boston. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Outside Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Bridges outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Brunson. Brunson bullies his way inside.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Tatum. Scores off the crossover. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second hit.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
Holiday against Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Tatum, and it's Boston with another.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Brunson against Howard. And that one drops for him. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Towns kicks to Brunson. Hits the three.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Here's Tatum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Brunson missing. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Right side, Tatum. Oh, off target.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
So
Right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's a Kongwu in at the 5.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
There's Young with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's George. Embiid high post. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
To the middle. Here's Oubre. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Maxey. Young from long range. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Outside Oubre from outside the arc. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Atlanta has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Maxey. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Oh, George with a steal. Maxey surveys. To the paint. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Daniels. Risachet, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Bufkin in for Trae Young. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Niang. From downtown, drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket. Maxey's got 7 points.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Pass to Risachet. Here's Buffkin. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Maxey with it. Pass to McCain. And there's the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. It appears that it's a severe migraine headache. Not just pain, but it's also impacting vision and making it very hard to play. A return tonight is still a possibility. Some of it will depend on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see if he makes it back on the floor.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, right now, all they can do is give him some Gatorade and hope he finds a way to get back on the floor. On the court for the Hawks. Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Rizachet in at the shooting guard position. Embiid, a screen on LeVert. Here's Butler. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Butler's got his first points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pure from three-point range. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And Rizachet gets it to go. Rizachet's got 5 now. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Out to the right wing. Outside Oubre. Embiid, high post. Okongwu on him. Beyond the arc. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Oubre.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Krejci. Still without a bucket. LeVert outside. Shot clock at 6. Picked up by Okongwu. From deep three-point land. Pass to Niang. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Niang's got 6.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
50 seconds left in the first half. And Oubre gets it to go. Here's Young. 10 points for him. Spins. It's LeVert on the wing. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Oubre. Lays it up and banks it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Young. There's 14 seconds left in the second. Three-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Hawks on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly.
32. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Terrence Mann's doing.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer for the Hawks. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young looking for an opening. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Embiid. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Your 76ers. Number 20.
Maxey against Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Young. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And how about the skill of Shea? Able to outwork the contact and finish what he started.
Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Krejci comes in for Niang. And Maxi's got the ball here for the 76ers. 2-point game. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Count it.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Shea. Now Capella. No made baskets yet. Here's LeVert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside effectively.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Niang's checked in.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. McCain's shot is off. The Hawks leading. LeVert outside. Pass to Krejci. Five on the clock. The 11-footer. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And it's Maxey missing. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Atlanta on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward, right wing. Capella inside. Embiid's there. Takes a 3. Matthews misses. The Sixers trailing. Butler surveying the floor. Embiid a screen on LeVert. And here's Butler outside. Sinks it from distance. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, Young. So tough at his size.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Pass to Grimes. Outside Oubre. Embiid a screen on Johnson. Here's Oubre. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Daniels. The floater. Young misses. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Embiid.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size and his aggressiveness to boot. I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a lead. For Atlanta, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Young. Shoots over Maxey. No good off the back of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Oubre. Tipped. 1:36 left in the final quarter. Here's Young. Paul George pulls down the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Grimes. And the layup is good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Now here's Oubre. Defense right on him. And it's in there. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Here's Embiid. Oh, he nails it!
So, Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Maxey finds Embiid. Kicks it to George. Knocks down the triple.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. Ricochet, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Atlanta now.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Johnson for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. Even early. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
is an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Hero sets the pick for Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Clock at 6. Burks against White. Burks can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. Now, they were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now Tatum, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Brown kicks to Tatum. For the 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Hero with the screen on White. Works for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's White. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Pass to Adebayo. Burks kicks to Wiggins. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. And Ware pulls it down. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Burks. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Holiday. They get it again. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Wiggins outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Hero sets the pick for Adebayo. Wiggins outside. And the Heat, another 3.
I like that. Get Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And so Tatum nails them both. It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Hero, and it's Miami with another.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Highsmith. Heat moving the ball around. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Tatum with it. He's got 9. With some arc, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Burks' shot is good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Hauser. And here's Tatum for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Robinson on the wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Hero. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Robinson, that's good.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Brown outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Burks looking around. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum against Adebayo. Here's Wiggins, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Mitchell's checked in. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Basket counts. Brown's got 7.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Heat. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. And it's Brown missing. The Heat leading by 8. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar. And Jaylen Brown is that.
Tatum, and there's the drive.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Works for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum with the screen on Hero. Here's Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Burks finds Hero. Now here's Wiggins. Outside, Hero. Over Holiday. Miami no good on that time either. Celtics trail by 3. Round the pass to White. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. On the clock. 16 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Now just a 1-point Heat lead. As to Burks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Tatum no good. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Burks the pass to Hero. Back to Burks. Shoots over White. Burks can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Holiday, a screen on Burks. Tatum from 3.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Here's Mitchell. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Anderson, the bounce pass. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Drills the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Tatum against Anderson. Tatum down low, and he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Adebayo. Nothing on the board. 4 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford. Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both. One second left. And that one is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat out front, leading by a point. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Austin with the ball. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Down low. Here's Highsmith. Drops it in from 11 feet. Highsmith's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Robinson passes to Larson. Hero from deep three-point territory. Can't connect from long distance. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Highsmith grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Ware kicks to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. No good with the triple. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Hook flush by Tatum.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Hero against Holiday. Hero passes to Adebayo. Hands it from downtown. And the Heat lead by 2. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime on this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Porzingis with a screen on Adebayo. White, wide open. He hangs home the trifecta. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday against Hero. Wiggins kicks to Burks. There's the screen. And it falls over the rim and in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Tatum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Burks. Here's the lob to the hoop. Count it!
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. There's Tatum. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Hero. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a three-point lead. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And here are the Heat now. Pass to Burks. Launches a three. The three won't fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in its center. Tatum gets the bucket.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Adebayo with a screen on Hubble. Hero from long range. And the three ball is good. And the Heat lead by one.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The deep three from Tatum. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Adebayo down low. Tatum on him. Adebayo passes to Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis at the elbow. His first shot coming late, and he nails the jumper.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Puts it up for Adebayo. And here is Tatum. It counts.
Look, this dude is well built, and he's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Wiggins against Brown. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Man, when they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Tatum down low. He was guarded by Adebayo.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Money!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Tatum. The tagger! He drills the game winner!
All zeros on the clock.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.